Hello, folks, and welcome back to Vanguard. Let's make sure this set is all groovy. Seems fine. Vanguard, Discord, OBS. Launcher, Steam, Wavelength. You can see me. You can hear. You can see the game. You can hear me. You can hear the game, and I am recording. Good. I just don't want to repeat of episode 0. "36 hours left." You know, when I was going through the corridor here, it's like there was some small tunnel or corridor. I'll try and find it here, and there was tons of corpses on the ground and whatnot. It fits for a real like horror, sci-fi horror vibe, and I would love to play a sci-fi horror game here right now. It's gonna take a moment for me to get into the swing of this again. It's a mind phase sort of thing. I'm feeling a little... Ooh, that was a misclick. I'm feeling a little floaty right now, honestly. I haven't been sleeping the best as of late, so... I'm gonna be a bit off. Should be NPCs. There we go. Oh, you remember the Capsuleer contracts? That must be for, like, for player factions to be tied in with this game. It must be for player factions to tie it in here. Must be. Nice, added these on highlighter, they're just such a valuable thing, I feel like they should. Yeah. Not sure if they're lagging or I'm lagging. Do we have a stamina bar? I'm sorry, Azu, but I could not trust you. It is kind of a free-for-all, honestly. I think their name was Azu. I have no idea. We'll find out when I cark it. AI does not have the best of situational awarenesses. I need to get a clone. tree. Chrome bank straight ahead. Piss off. Turret sets repaired. Perfect. Someone does not start with you on a team. They are an enemy. Sometimes I see fire coming from an area going into the sky. I'm not sure what that's about. It's like an anti-air gun, but I can never see the provenance of them. Just pop it. Enough resources. I need to hit a loot zone. Always seems to drop at their feet. Or thereabouts. It's a bitch trying to find one after a moment. Because it just looks like every other bit of debris. Okay, loot side, loot side, loot side. Not much goddamn ammo. But yeah, there's some small little, like, tunnel just full of dead bodies. And it just fits so goddamn well with the idea of, like, a horror game. Sci-fi horror game. Like, seriously, look at this place. Like, I would play the shit out of a sci-fi horror game that looks like this, you know? Basically, you know, I'm yearning for another Dead Space. I haven't tried the remake of the first one. I've heard good things, but haven't tried it. Okay, I kind of went the wrong way, but whatever. I've heard good things about it, but I haven't tried it. I wouldn't say no to an original property, though. It doesn't have to be Dead Space. Just, you know, sci-fi horror that I can, for a certain Let's Play, fantastic. Like, I suppose, like, you know, that Alien game would be a possibility. It's, you know, like, you play as main chick's daughter. Can't remember the character's name. You play as her daughter, and, you know, she's hoping to find what happened to her mom. Like, I'll play the shit out of that. But I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure on Let's Play policies. So, like that would scratch the itch. Really, your friend dies and you immediately go back to work? You did not like that guy. Okay, I can afford another clone now. I need to scavenge like a bastard. But yeah, I'd love another sci-fi horror game. Doesn't have to be Dead Space, but even the vibe I've seen here in some of the bits would be perfect for it, you know? Would be beautiful. Okay, actually, clarification. Horror shooter. I want to actually be able to fight back. I'm not great at horrors when you're solely the victim. I need to victimize them. I see, like, this tunnel here, there's a great horror vibe, just all the corpses, and I think this could, and then just seeing this, it's got a great horror vibe. It's nice. So, also seeing all the bodies make me want to go back to EVE Online, honestly. I'm just remembering having, so many number of corpses in my inventory. It's not like I PvP'd much, but I did scavenge battlefields. When Goon Swarm would jump into the test capital. I was constantly, well, like the test capital was right at the other side of gateway to Goon Space. So I constantly ferreted around there scavenging the battlefield. It's good fucking money. Picked up allied and enemy corpses. Yeah, corpse is a corpse. Still have them somewhere. I since burnt out and I figured I'd, you know, just be polite to leave. Someone over there. Rather than, you know, take up a limited guild spot. Not that they told me to, it just felt, you know, polite. It's my own POV on it. But I am tempted to get back to it, but it is best with friends. Or someone to play with. Fuck it. Wow. There's two. Tree. Fuck. Someone got their buddies in. Okay, let me clamber more. Look, if your character has less physicality than I do, as a crippled nerd, then, and they're meant to be like, ooh, warrior clone. There's something going wrong here. I think those were 2-3 players. Players seem to be more hunched forwards than the AI. I'm thinking I want to probably get these last 6 kills and get out of here. Because if there is 2-3 guys going around as a kill team, I'm not going to be in the best of places. I barely survived that encounter. Okay, I'll have to do. Oh there, neighborinos. The AI isn't the most responsive. Then again, if you start getting shot in the spine, you'll be kind of a little bit stunned too. Here we go. Magnifico. Okay, got another clone now. You know what? I'm liking this. Shimuru? Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. Again, it's very much the kind of game that you want to play with friends, but I can dig this. I can dig this. Might be a way of keeping my interest in EVE Online. I burnt out after a while. Again, I did 195 hours of footage, and that's not counting all the time I played off camera. I did days of grinding, just sitting there in our nullsec home. It was in drone runs at the time, just mining and mining and mining. Followed. The fact that I'm alive is probably a sign that it's AI. Don't tend to survive well against other players. Feels like I take bonus damage. Yeah, it's AI. Kinetic rounds take half as long to make compared to the other guys. Corruption generated. Threads. After the predators had their fill, the scavengers will feast. A 3-kilometer corpse of twisted metal ripe for the Salvation Angel's harvest. Raw materials worth tens of millions of credits. Your orders are to craft relay units keyed to our secure comms channel and mark the richest sections of wreckage for salvage. The actual... Fuck off, fuck. That's a player, that's a player, that's a player. Damn it. Yeah, normal currency in this game is ISK. So it's weird seeing, yeah, Azu. It was weird seeing, credits. Axel, damn you. Oh. Okay, there was actually 3 of them. Fuck. Yeah, it must have been the tree from earlier. Damn. Suppose the ISK is probably for the empires and whatnot. Credits are probably just a minor currency for us Vanguard. Or for some other factions. Died here. I need to head to a loot site. We'll head here. There's on the road again. I'm hearing gunfire to my left. Excuse me. Fuck. Both ways are terrible. Leave me be, leave me be, leave me be. Damn it. Don't have any more biomass. I just kind of panicked and ran. Because I was kind of outnumbered. 3 on one side, 3 on another, and I think they're patrolling together. And that's if they're NPCs. My immediate gut instinct was there could have been a few players among them. Because I did see gunfire coming from this side. And I saw gunfire going in the direction I ran. So, it might have been the people that killed me moments prior. Not worth it. Well, realistically speaking, those crates are probably worth it. There's probably good shit in there. But the time, I don't have the time to commit to it. It's all a balancing act. Less so if you're doing it with a buddy, because they can keep watch. Be an assist in a fight. If it's just one person trying to kill you, then you've got the advantage. Okay. Okay, I need to move. Okay, this way. But yeah, scavenging the sites of the battles was profitable as shit. I would often end up doing it while the battle was still going on. I just had to be ready to jump out. The moment I got any attention. I know you'll see some of it. I'm pretty sure you'll see some of it in my videos. A lot of it wasn't recorded. But yeah. Oh. Shield fucking recharge. God damn, my shield's already gone. For these guys that are stronger than normal. Maybe it's because I'm nearer, more bolts are hitting. Didn't realize that was a tunnel. I did limit how much I recorded after a bit when I was in test. Apparently went against test policy to record PvE content. It makes them look bad. It's fine apparently to record a guide, but the rules said no PvE content. No one wants to see it and it makes them look bad. So I did limit how much I recorded. Still did a bit, but yeah. Oh, those didn't count? Apparently not. That was a waste. Oh well. It teaches me to pay as little attention as they did there. It just, I swore those are what I was after. No, it's only those ones within those zones. Ugh, my head's elsewhere. And part of me was thinking, should I have said that thing about test or not? But that is what their policy was. They had an annoying thing of having a rule and then needing someone to tone it down. Because it's like, yeah, don't record PD content, no one wants to see it. And it makes us look bad. And it's like, oh, I'm not allowed to record PvE at all? Which is what they will say. But no, apparently that's not the case. They can't... They'll say something a lot more dramatic than they... Apparently they actually mean it. And that's really annoying to me. Because if I say something, I mean something. So, it's... You know, putting out a ruling and then... being like, oh no, we didn't mean it that dramatically, even though that's what you said, is a little frustrating. It's just like, you know, if that's the rule, that's the rule. Just, you know, don't say one thing, then be like, oh no, we didn't mean that at all. We meant something much more milder. It's just like, but that's not what you said. I very much prefer just straight shooting, you know? Fuck, I'm out of resources. It's because I waste... Oh, I still have... No, I made 3 relays. Ow. Ow. Hit a spot. I'm gonna shove off. There's a loot site up here. I'll hit up here and hope I can get some stuff. But yeah, no, I just prefer straight shooting, and that, you know, saying one thing and then meaning something milder just throws me. filling the coolant. Ow. Fucking cannons. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna shove off to this loot side. Because I have no idea. I'm just getting lost there. There. I'll queue those up. That way, the moment I have resources, I will start being able to make more ammo. Better have it queued so you can make it on the move. Fucking hate turrets. Broken. These are the most profitable of them all, so it might be worthwhile. Beautiful. Hope you liked the 2-hour episode I gave you yesterday. Went against instincts and to have a backlog. Okay, it's one in each area. I have a cone left. Okay. Unknown whose that was. There we go. Advised. Oh, hit. Bastard. Couldn't just leave me be, huh? One, two. Okay. Now if I want to exfil, I need to go to a loot site and gather up the resources for it. Equipment, signal beacon. I need energy things for it. Those accrue of their own accord, but I'll find more over here. I'm going to give up on the whalefall mission. I wish you knew how long you had till you know, this whole clone death thing was going to happen. Because I would have given up on that mission and just left instead. But I think that could be player driven. Like, the more events or activities done, the you know, it ends the thing sooner. Suitable. That startled me. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. So yeah, they can't really give a timer. It's based on like player interaction and progression and shit. I'm guessing. Successfully extracted. Clone extraction successful. Banked assets have been claimed successfully. Batch analysis and processing to begin. Asset storage pending. Deployment conclusion, well done, and good luck on your next deployment. Huh. Vanguard kills. Killed at 0-0. No idea. 20 kills, 2 clones used. Failed whalefall, but I got 75,000 for dust to dust. Got my gun, 120 kinetic ammo, which is worth 1 apiece. Guns worth 100, and I got electronic parts, 7 of them for 105 total. Corruption generated. By completing contracts, you've generated corruption for active insurgencies in New Eden. Or something. I need to mow. I might play a bit more here, but I was talking about something there, and then I was starting to second guess myself. Like, should I say that? Should I not say that? Probably right now I was thinking, go ahead, say it, but no, I'm just feeling awkward. It's just like maybe it's wrong to say. It's just something. Well, something was a bit annoying or frustrating. It's just like I prefer straight shooting, and it was not straight shooting. And I suppose it wasn't the full picture. There was one other thing I'm just thinking of now. It's just I can't say what that thing is without hinting of what I wasn't going to... I'm not sure I'm saying, so it's just like... I'm going to stop for a bit. Talk to you soon. Okay, this is a separate video I'm recording. If I do leave the other thing in, I can just say I can leave this in. Otherwise, if I cut it out, I don't need to have this at all. When I was saying I recorded less in accordance with the rule, I was also enjoying playing solo. Just, I actually found it actually kind of relaxing, just logging in and just mining in EVE Online. I actually found it really relaxing, just mining away, doing whatever, and just listening to a show. It was actually really relaxing. It wasn't just a rule getting in the way. I just found it relaxing, shooting the shit. So it wasn't just that. So, I think, was there anything else I wanted to say? Don't think so. But yeah, that was just it. It wasn't just a rule decreasing how much I was recording and playing in that way. It was just, I was just enjoying mining solo, and just that I know it just suddenly felt really fun to me. I really enjoyed that time. It was fun. I spent hours just mining away, and it was a jolly good time. Fuck, I started a second account so I can mine harder. I paid 2 subs for a bit. So yeah, you'll see me making that character in the new player sections at one point. So yeah. Hey folks, and I have returned. Let's play another game. I'm after remembering something and it's just like itching at my brain. I want to forget. Someone was talking earlier about hate watching and hate following. They don't get it. If they don't like something or someone, they don't, they don't want nothing to do with it. They don't deliberately follow or interact with the thing they hate. I'm very much the same way. If I dislike someone or something, I don't want to remember they even exist. Because they annoy me. Let's go get a clone. I'm sure there's to be 2 goons along the way I can kill. But, I don't remember they exist. And saw something there, and I do remember they exist, and now my head's annoying me. That's 1 down. Biomass. These fucks are rarely alone. There we go. How much damage does that melee even do? Oh, here it is. It's not an action up top. Okay, go inside. Dust to dust again. But there'll be capsuleer contracts coming at some point. So we'll be able to do gigs that somehow have capsuleers. Like if saves like will be like in capsuleer fights, as in like say if Test and Goonswarm go at it again, we'll be against them. Or like how would that work? I think there's also something about industrial contracts or something. Do they mean like industry, or do they mean like the industrial ships, or as in shooting your way through a non-shot down transport? Floating rocks, my god. It could go a few ways is all I'm saying, and I'm just curious. One thing I'm also thinking is, like, if this is going to change with all the different zones that undergo events, like, if this is tied in with stuff happening in EVE Online, then won't maps be cycled out rather frequently? One day I have to be making a ton of different maps and on a regular enough basis. So, oh no, that just seems like it's going to be harsh on the devs. Not unless they really have things like overstay their welcome. As in, like, let's say this map stays available and relevant for a year, you know? You think that seems a bit overboard, you know? So, not sure what to make of it. Like, if all the fights and squabbles in this are tied in with the insurgency events going on in the setting. Let's head over here. I hear fighting. If all the maps here are tied in with the insurgency events going on in the setting, then in the larger game, then wouldn't they be trading them out a lot? You know, putting out new maps, taking down the old ones as insurgency events switch around. Or would these be like grander fights aiding the smaller insurgency events in the game. Like, I know, like, or maybe the ones in this game will be grander insurgency, like longer term events, while in the Evil Online game there'll be longer term and shorter term ones. I have no idea. I'm just talking off the cuff while trying not to die. And being absolutely scared out of my gourd. So if you have any perspective, I'm happy to hear it. That's bullshit. Okay, no, he is dead. Whoa! I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Can't say your name. When the player died there, I thought the game had glitched out and made him immortal. Basically, that's why I was like, "Oh, that's bullshit," because I thought like he just wouldn't die. No wonder I was getting killed so much. The people I was fighting ended up being immortal at times. So, but no, that's not the case. He just died and stayed standing. I have a lot of ammo. Okay, that's fine. Got greedy, got greedy. Oh, that's on me. Still, that was a... I am getting better at this. Greed aside, I am getting better at this. But yeah, I do wonder how this is gonna work. Because, like, you know, the insurgency events are pretty regular, like, in the other thing. So, is this gonna be tied in with them, or are these gonna be separate things? Are these gonna be, like, grander affairs than the, like, random pirate insurgencies? How often are they gonna, is there gonna be new maps and new stuff to do? Because I could easily see it being rather taxing on the devs, you know, whipping up a new map for each different thing. Oh, I've seen your name before. There's no biomass on you. They tried the malaria diet. Place is picked clean. Though it doesn't make sense for, like, our activities to refill the loot containers. It's handy as players, it's necessary, it's needed to keep the fight going. But it makes absolutely no sense in universe or in, like, any sort of logic for these containers to ever refill. Actually kind of hurts the brain now that I'm acknowledging it. Nothing there. So, dude, all these environmental hazards here, are they just damaging the shields, or do they do anything special? Never lingered long enough in them to figure out. This really is best with friends. No, I didn't ask the guy. Combination of nerves and honestly, it just ended up being too late. My sleep schedule is completely out of whack as of late. Started going back to what I used to have, of being awake at night and then sleep during the day. Okay, players coming. Movement on the horizon, fleeing. You have to pick and choose your fights, especially when you're me. This is not cowardice, this is savvy. I recognize that I'm not the best in a straight up fight. So I don't go and try and do what I'm not good at. I don't even know where I'm getting shot at from there. put a little recklessly there. Honestly, I was hoping on it being just one dude left. Hear more fire. Ember soil. Or ember soul? I'm not sure. Actually, no, we've already hit up over there. Let's go back down this way. Need 2 more kills. But yeah, this is getting me mildly interested in playing Evo 9 again. But it just feels so empty. After being in all and the like tension and whatnot, doing high-sec stuff again, it just feels so empty. But I'm not into the game enough to justify joining a corp. I only want to be in something if I'm going to be in there long term, and that's the same reason why I haven't joined in an FF14 guild. Free company. Courage under fire, courage under fire. I need to go play Shovel Knight. This name will win the tracks in it. Been meaning to play it for years. I got it ages, or like early on in development, and I just never played it. If I could get the drop on the player. The other player. I'm dead. Yeah, I was on 1 hit point. Annoying. But yeah, I only want to join a thing if I'm going to be there long term, and I can't guarantee that. So it just, I know, it just doesn't feel right. But yeah. Dust to dust. Corruption generated. I scrape my old meat back into my body. Fantastic. I'm beside and inside myself. Magnificent. Excuse me. Thinking of just evacing right now. I've got a lot of shit in my inventory. I thought I had more than that. But yeah, this is definitely a game I could see playing with friends longer term. I just wonder, like, how's the, like, map and, like, the whole, like, system of it gonna work. Like, the capsular contracts, the industrial contracts. What's, like, the details of it all, I'm wondering, like, and how it's gonna factor into the wider game setting. You know, like, what will that corruption do? You know? How much influence will it have on the other game, and can the other game influence this game much? You know, like, can player activities in the other game affect this at all? Because previously in EVE Online, apparently in Dust, you could bombard planets and it actually impact the game. People would have to dodge shots, apparently, according to legend. What I vaguely remember from reading over a decade ago. So, you know, is the influence only one way? Is it two ways? I'll be interested in seeing how this plays out. Corruption for active insurgencies in New Eden. So it seems like these are separate things to the insurgencies, but they are benefiting the insurgencies. Okay. Wonder how long this one will remain active for. And I was skipped right onto that and didn't get to see my other results. But oh well. I'm still on over 250,000 credits now. It's still weird seeing credits threaded in ISK, but it's probably just a separate currency within the setting. They do mention there being planetary currencies and the like. Apparently they're worth next to nothing compared to the ISK. Someone having ISK makes them wealthy beyond belief. There is a few little short stories you can read about, like, capsular lore, and, like, different lore of the setting. Like, capsulars often end up picking people up and just, you know, like in this one, and, you know, transporting them from place to place. But in this case, the capsular picked up a few people and just left them in storage and forgot about them. And so it's a story of the three people worshipping the capsuleer and the two guys trying to kill each other for, like, I think it was like leadership of the community or over the girl or something. And, like, the girl is still just, like, paying off the like, station guy, and it's just like the station guy's like, you know, he probably doesn't even know you're there. It's like, but I have faith. And he's like, okay, and just takes the money and leaves. Like, they're all just zealots seeing the capsular as a god. Certainly to people on the planets, they worship them as gods. There's another one where some bureaucrat ends up chatting with a capsuleer, and the capsuleer's like, yeah, your stations weren't up to snuff, so I've upgraded them. I was like, okay. And yeah, I'm also installing some planets, more factories here, here, and here. Those are our population centers. You have an hour to evacuate them. We can't do it in that time. And suddenly the sirens started screaming. He had targeted the planet with antimatter cannons. If they didn't evac them in the hour, he was going to evac them himself. And, like, here's the thing. Even if they stopped the capsuleer, blew the fuck out of his ship, it doesn't matter. If you don't know what a capsuleer is, you know how my guy dies and comes back here? Yeah, that. But imagine him as the supercomputer for a starship. It's a clone put into a pod, jacked into a ship, and they can control the ship from inside. And they need less crew for having a capsuleer in it. I'm not sure if they're in, and I presume they're probably more dangerous than a normal crewed ship. Because, fucking capsuleer. And even if they aren't necessarily more dangerous, you are dealing with someone that can't die. Unless they piss off the factions around them and nearly enough to cut off their cloning system. That does happen in the Sister of Eve epic arc. There's epic arcs within EVE Online, these really long quest chains. The Sisters of Eve one is an introductory one. You can do it very early on, but you end up going up against a rogue capsuleer at the end, as far as I remember, and he's pissed off people enough to have his systems shut, his cloning turned off. So when you fight him and duel him, that's his death. Though the quest is repeatable once every 6 months, something like that. So, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this bit more of Vanguard. And certainly when this game comes out, I will be playing more of it. I am curious to see how it actually works out. What they do with it, and I'm also curious to see how long it lasts. After dust and whatnot. It may be just a flash in a pan, or it could be around for the long haul and a staple. I'll wait and see. Certainly, unlike Dust, though, it's not stuck and confined to a console. It is on PC, wider market, and all that. So, I question how many people playing spreadsheets online have a console. Probably a lot of them, but I know I did, but I didn't have access to the internet on it. So it didn't have Wi-Fi as far as I know. You had to jack it in, and I wasn't running a cable around the house. So, yeah. So yeah. I imagine this will have a better lifespan than Dust, but we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. If there's anything you want to bring up, feel free to say it in the comments. That's what they're there for. I may yet play more while I'm signing off here. Part of me is feeling like, yeah, I'm done, I've had enough. One part of me is like, I can play more tomorrow. I have no idea. I just hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. Till then, love and peace.